Have you ever caught yourself looking at that woman on the street and thinking, wow, how does she manage to look so elegant without seeming like she's trying too hard? You know, that natural elegance that seems like the person was born that way? And the worst part, when we pass 50, it seems to get harder, right? We look in the mirror and feel that something's missing. But what if I told you that there are exactly 6 secrets that elegant women use after 50? Secrets that make all the difference and that almost nobody talks about out there. And look, the 5th secret, wow, it's simply the detail that most impacts your final image. Many people think you need a lot of money to look elegant, but the truth is that everything starts with these 6 strategies I'm going to show you now. Secret 1, wear clothes with impeccable fit. You know what's mistake number 1 that ages any woman after 50? Clothes that don't fit the body properly. That's right. Look, it doesn't matter how much you paid for the piece or what brand it is. If the fit isn't perfect for your current body, it'll look like you're wearing borrowed clothes. And let's be honest, that's not elegant at all. Most women buy clothes thinking only about size, but forget that our body changes after 50. The arms, waist, hips, everything redistributes. A friend of mine spent a fortune at an expensive store thinking that would be enough to look elegant. But you know what happened? The clothes looked expensive, but they didn't look like hers. They looked strange, ill-fitting, until one day she discovered the power of a good alteration. The solution? First, always try on before buying, and second, find a good trusted tailor or seamstress. Believe me, this small investment makes all the difference. Pants hemmed properly, a blazer that respects exactly your shoulders, a dress that gently defines the waist in the right place. That's true elegance. And look, it doesn't have to be expensive. I have pieces I bought at very affordable stores, but after alterations, they look like luxury brands. And now comes the second secret, which is simply the strategy that separates women who look like they're trying too hard from those who are naturally sophisticated. You'll love it. Oh, and if you love this type of content, go ahead and subscribe, okay? Because there's much more here to help you be that elegant woman always. Secret 2, adopt minimalist style with confidence. Wait, minimalist doesn't mean boring, okay? It's quite the opposite. You know, when we see those French women who look so chic with apparently simple looks, the secret is there, in intentional simplicity. The big mistake we make after 50 is thinking we need to compensate for age with excesses. Too many accessories, too flashy prints, too many colors together, and the result? It looks like we're trying to distract the eye instead of enhancing our presence. Let me tell you, I had a neighbor, Carmen, who always wore heavy looks. One day, after a style workshop, she appeared with well-cut black pants, a quality white cotton shirt, and a single discreet gold necklace. You know what happened? Everyone noticed her. Not the clothes, but her. The tip here is invest in quality basics. Good dark jeans without washes, shirts and blouses in natural fabrics, blazers in neutral colors like black, navy, caramel, or gray. Always remember, less is more. 3 good pieces are worth more than 10 mediocre ones. And the most incredible thing, you save money in the long run and never again have that feeling of, I have nothing to wear. If you're enjoying these tips, leave a like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more amazing people like you. And look, the next secret has nothing to do with clothes, but makes all the difference in your overall appearance. Many people focus only on the wardrobe and forget this fundamental detail. Secret 3, modern haircut and well-done coloring, rejuvenate naturally. Wow, this one is transformative. You know why? Because hair is like a frame for the face. And an outdated or poorly maintained frame ages any work of art, doesn't it? The most common mistake I see out there is women after 50 maintaining the same haircut and hair color they used 20 years ago, as if they had frozen in time. Or worse, opting for those lady cuts that hairdressers suggest when you pass 50. My Aunt Maria spent years with that short teased cut, you know, that helmet style that was fashionable in the 80s, until one day, courageously, she decided to change. She opted for a medium cut, more disconnected with movement. She looked like a different person, younger, more current, more elegant. And about color, look, I'm not saying you need to hide the grays, not at all. Well cared for gray or white hair is beautiful and super elegant. The problem is when they get those yellowish tones or dry appearance. If you choose to color, invest in modern techniques like balayage or subtle highlights that don't create that regrowth line, and avoid those solid colors that are too dark. They age and harden features. The golden tip: take current references to your hairdresser. And don't be afraid to look for professionals who understand mature hair, but with a contemporary vision. By the way, tell me, which of these secrets do you already use in your daily life? Or which one surprised you so far? And now hold on to this, because the next one is simply indispensable for anyone who wants to look elegant without effort. Secret 4, use the third piece strategically. Have you noticed how truly elegant women always seem to have thought about every detail of their look? The secret is in the third piece. Okay, the third piece is that element that transforms a basic outfit into a complete look. After the blouse and pants or skirt comes this element that elevates everything. The common mistake is going out with just the basic duo, pants and blouse, and thinking that some accessories will do the trick. They won't. Or worse, going out with any random third piece without thinking about the final effect. Actually, let me tell you, I only discovered this when I went to an event and was feeling okay, but not special. A friend arrived with a third piece that completely transformed her look. A slightly structured blazer in a beautiful caramel tone. She didn't look overdressed, she just looked elegant and complete. Your third pieces can be a well-cut blazer, doesn't have to be formal, a thin quality cardigan, nothing shapeless, an elongated vest, a shirt worn over as layering, a light kimono in fluid fabric. The magic happens because the third piece creates layers, and layers create visual depth. It's like your look tells a more interesting story. But attention, the third piece needs to speak to the rest of the look in terms of color, proportion, and style. Not just any layering works. If this is already helping you, imagine what's coming next. So don't forget to subscribe. And what's coming now? Wow. Many people ignore it, but it makes all the difference. Secret 5. Choose comfortable shoes with refined appearance. Look, I'm going to tell you what nobody has the courage to say. You could be wearing the most expensive outfit in the world, but if you're wearing tacky or visibly uncomfortable shoes, the entire look collapses. The biggest mistake of women 50 plus is thinking they need to sacrifice comfort for elegance, or worse, opting for shoes that scream, "I've given up on taking care of myself." You know those ultra low cut flats that show your big toe? Or those huge white gym sneakers worn with any outfit? Or those shoes with super thin heels that make you walk like you're on a tightrope? None of this conveys natural elegance. A client of mine, Denise, always complained about foot pain, but insisted on wearing uncomfortable shoes because she thought she needed to compensate for age. One day, I introduced her to some brands that combine elegant design with real comfort. You know what she told me afterward? I've never received so many compliments about my appearance as now that I can walk with confidence. The solution? Invest in soft leather loafers in neutral colors, structured flats, ankle boots with thick heels of 3 to 5 centimeters, minimalist thin strap sandals, leather sneakers in classic designs. The secret is in the quality of the material and simplicity of design. And it doesn't have to be expensive. There are affordable brands with great options. Tell me if you think so too, because look, I've been through this myself. Now hold on to this, because the next one is simply the detail that separates an ordinary woman from one who looks like a millionaire. You'll love it. Secret 6. Monochromatic looks are visual tricks of elegant women. Have you noticed how truly elegant women often wear looks in a single color or very similar tones? It's not a coincidence. The mistake many make after 50 is thinking they need many colors to seem more youthful or interesting. Actually, quite the opposite happens. A monochromatic look, all in tones of the same color, creates an uninterrupted vertical line, which elongates the silhouette and conveys an immediate sense of harmony. It's almost like doing magic with clothes. I remember a friend, Sonia, who always wore colorful combinations and was never satisfied with her image. One day, she appeared with a look all in navy blue tones, pants, blouse, and blazer. The transformation was incredible. She looked taller, slimmer, and undeniably more elegant. The tip is to start with neutral colors: beige, gray, navy blue, or black tones. You don't need to wear exactly the same color. You can play with different shades from the same family. And you know what's even more incredible? Since they're colors that match each other, you multiply your wardrobe possibilities without spending more. Just imagine you going out and everyone looking at you with that expression of, "Wow, how chic she looks." And the best part, without seeming like you're trying too hard. And remember that friend I mentioned at the beginning who discovered the power of alterations? Well, she combined this technique with monochromatic looks. The result? Now she's a style reference among our friends. And all this without spending fortunes, just applying these simple principles. And if you made it this far, friend, know that you're an incredible woman who takes care of herself, who values herself, and who deserves, yes, to be seen as elegant, sophisticated, and powerful. Because you are. Remember, true elegance doesn't come from expensive clothes, but from conscious choices, clothes with perfect fit, minimalist style, current hair, strategic third piece, refined and comfortable shoes, and monochromatic looks. These are the true secrets that transform your image. Now tell me, which of these secrets surprised you most? Or which one can you hardly wait to use in your daily life? Answer me here. I love reading everything you write. And look, if you made it this far, congratulations, because only a woman who really values and loves herself makes it to the end. But don't stop here, okay? Because right here next to this, there's a video that's simply essential for you who want to continue this transformation in your style, your image, and especially your self-esteem. And I also left an incredible playlist full of videos that will guide you on this path for you to learn once and for all how to dress like an elegant, sophisticated, confident woman, and yes, with that chic woman air every day, anywhere. Click now. I'll wait for you there, and I promise you'll leave there feeling like a simply unstoppable woman. See you in the next video.